Greetings, Keechlings. Keechlong here with my late live reaction to Iruma-kun Chapter 4, 53. The Same. That individual. I'm talking about Iruma. Iruma-senpai is special. So now with uh, Osmodius and Clara kind of like they couldn't or didn't do anything to stop him from being, deported essentially. So like the regret in the depression is hitting. So looks like what is this? I heard he's the principal's grandson. Oh wow, how strong do you think he is? So this is when they first met. Probably the strongest of all the first years. I had my misgivings at first, and now they were all quickly blown away of their budding relationship after the weird fight they had. He recited a forbidden spell. Uh, he had the top scorer out cold faster than you could blink. Apparently, he made uh, a demon his familiar. That's crazy. Before I knew it, I respected him so much. Cheerful and gentle. He was always at the center of something, always drawing attention and pulling others to his side. He faced any and every hardship head on, at never losing heart, and overcame it all with his might. His unflinchingly earnest gaze sparked a flame in my heart more times than I could hope to count. So, yeah, it's just all of Osmodius's feelings. This individual, Sama, is special. He alone is suited to rise to the station of Demon King and rule over this netherworld, and I want to witness that right from his side. Iruma-sama is my greatest inspiration as a demon. I'm a human. And then, so, is this just world shattering? I'm sorry for hiding it all this time. A human. Iruma-sama is not a demon, but a human. Something. Felt like suddenly it gave way. I couldn't move a single step. My body felt like lead, and before I knew it, I was here. What do I do? Urumachi's gonna go away. What if he never comes back? Ez? What is this thing squirming inside me right now? Oh, that's just the tapeworm. He'll keep growing. Grief, rage, disappointment, shame, panic? No, it's not. This is fear. Oh, all of this time up until today, what has Aruma-sama been feeling? I can't stop imagining it. It's completely flooding my mind. Back then, and then as well, remembering all these various scenes. He must have been truly terrified, as a human peril and anxiety have been his constant companions. What if someone discovered he's human? Would he be devoured, used for experiments, revealed as a liar? He would lose his everyday life forever, and cruelty of all, cruelest of all, no one in all the netherworld could ever understand his fear. Yeah, especially with these monstrosities. That one kind of looks like the two-headed worm from One Punch Man a few chapters ago. I almost said Saitama. Iruma-sama is special. No, that's wrong. Continuing the reflection, Iruma-sama is so much weaker than I ever knew. Oh no, so much more fragile. And he must have been so incredibly lonely. Okay, I seriously thought this was going to turn, and he was like, "You betrayed me. You're just a weak little human, and I've been lied to this whole damn time." He carried a secret that no one in all the netherworld could know. It must have been so terrifying, it must have been so painful, and yet he smiled. Quiet, you. I was always by his side. I must have so many chances to notice, and yet I never did. I couldn't support him. What good am I? How can I call myself his soulmate? And Claire is like grabbing onto his hand. Loneliness. No one else can understand. You know, if it weren't for Arumachi, I bet we never would have met. Claire and I were alone as well. It's a bit different, but we know that loneliness. So yeah, the how they've acted up to that point of meeting him to him joining the three of them as the trinity of this series. And the one who brought us together was Aruma-sama. That's what we thought. But that's not quite right. We all carried our own loneliness. But he too was just a normal boy. And by pure chance, we met here. We cried, got angry, laughed, and took each other by the hand. So many cute scenes. The three of us were like a miracle. I understand well my own immaturity and inadequacy, but no matter how my regrets consume me, right now there's just one thing I wish for. I want to be with Iruma-sama. And Clara has that same resolve. Let's go. Together. To bring back Arumachi. Oh god, they're going to become freaking enemies of the state. They're either going to join him, like with Opera, or they're going to be court martialed in some form or fashion and detained. Why'd I say court martial? They're not military at all, but you know, it's a fun word. So that's the end of the chapter. But yeah, as for what I have to say about this, I mean it's about what I was hoping for them as characters, where they would come to this realization and nothing changed. Or we would have maybe just one being that way and the other, you know, still caring for Aruma, you know, kind of a dual sided coin. Also, the program froze for some reason. Lovely, always with its freezing. Um, but yeah, so kind of makes me wonder how this is going to go forward. Obviously, if they're united and they're still, you know, soulmate care for Iruma, then obviously they will probably be with him as he gets deported, if they can. Obviously, they're not powerful enough to, you know, probably overthrow some of the demons that are in Demon Border Patrol, like the faceless minions and low ranking employees, sure, but if you get crap, I forget his name, but Caligo's brother or Henry, like they can't do anything to them. And they wouldn't want to harm Henry, obviously, knowing, you know, they're friends, or well, I guess Clara's more of a friend than Osmodius with Amari, so they wouldn't want to do anything to harm her father. But I could see things coming to odds. And yeah, how's this going to go? Is it will this get leaked into the public? Because we did see several people reacting to this news. So more people than obviously those on the rooftop will probably learn this, because information like this tends to spread. I mean, this is like a once in a lifetime kind of event. People that like to tell things are going to reveal this to the world. And I can only imagine the ramifications that has. Like, to the people that, like, is it considered an illegal act? How many people will get arrested? Will it just be the leaker, or will it be people that learn to try and continue to suppress this information? I mean, considering that Aruma is going to be immediately deported, seems more likely that it's not going to lead to that, but it does make me kind of wonder what is the considering that humans are like a mythical creature in their world. Now that they know that humans exist, will people try to seek out a way to get to the human world, to interact with humans, to capture humans, to eat humans, to whatever to do to the humans? Some of the militaristic demons, I imagine, would want to conquer our planet or our dimension so that they can, harvest its resources, including us as a resource. um, because as I was discussing, in previous chapters when all of this, you know, stuff was being brought about, and I was like, yeah, we're just a resource to the demons. So it's like, what happens to us if they actually made it in mass into our world? Will we be slaughtered? Will we just become cattle? Um, will we become pets? I could see becoming pets, and then every so often they just take a bite. You know, drink a little blood, get that high, and then let us heal. Or they magically heal us. Oh god, the amount of magical healing that would be done to some of the people that are being farmed. Um, yeah, anyway, my mind always goes to the worst possible scenarios, so sorry about that. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials, and as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings, bye bye.